It was kind of like, it was like, I enjoyed that, and I got smashed. You know, some abilities are just like that. It's like, when they hit, you're like, ah.
Yeah, I'm mad, but at the same time, it feels good. So we got Karma and Braixen again.
Right, Braixen coming up against Karma. Now, Karma, we saw in round 1, so this is Ruthless must be losers, because we saw Karma in round 1 versus Cacaw.
Yeah.
Also, Karma, earlier today, in the very beginning, Karma did a couple money matches versus Cacaw, actually. So he's played against Cacaw, I think, 4 times total today.
Oh, jeez.
So, poor kid.
Yeah.
But he's been picking up and getting closer, actually, every time. He's been learning a lot. So we'll see if he can take that. But Braixen's Diddy has, Braixen, I'm not sure exactly how to say that. His Diddy Kong has been on point throughout the tournament. I've seen 3 on the stream.
If you want to talk about hype, it's Captain Falcon. Every single one of his moves, whenever they hit, it's just so satisfying.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing about Falcon is you don't have to have them high percent or higher than you. You just have to land the combo the way it's supposed to hit.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic. Going for a little back air there for spacing. Oh, and he lands it. See, 3 in a row, and he did it. And I'm sure some other players would say, well, he should have learned from that and countered, but Diddy's back air is so fast.
Yeah, it's, sometimes you oh,
nice
bread and butter there.
Yeah, very good stuff.
Yeah, sometimes with Diddy, it's just, really anybody. I mean, you think that you know how the attack's going to go, and you think, okay, this is the optimal time for them to use that, and then
right,
and you try and dodge it, and you're like, I'm still getting hit by it. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, even if you know what's going to happen, that doesn't change the fact that your fingers have to do something about it, and you have to decide what to do. And see, again, back end, he's used it 4 or 5 times now, and so far every time it's really been rewarding for him, and it's been a safe move to rack up damage.
Yeah, you got to find your ins, and when you find them, you just got to kind of stick to them. Like, yeah, there's the.
The banana was very nice. That was very well. Banana to the crowd, throat, up air. This is very, very well. And in the moment he threw the banana, he knew what he was going to do as well.
He knew where he was at. He knew how to handle the opponent.
Yeah, very, very good. Just the spacing and everything for that is outstanding. And it's got a lot of respect for Braixen. He's playing a character no other people play, even though he is a good character.
Yeah. Oh, again, the bread and butter takes out.
It doesn't have to go out of his comfort zone to finish.
Yeah.
It's not like Sheep where you have an early game, an end game.
Yeah.
It's really all the same. Bread and butter KOs, bread and butter rises percent. And really, I feel like where Diddy has bad matchups because people can out-complicate him.
Yeah.
People with really complex combos can get around him. There's a lot of bang.
Yeah.
But definitely just enough. So that's game 1. This one versus Karma that Braixen takes away.
Whenever the announcer starts going off, I'm like, I want to commentate, but I'm like, what's happening? Should I listen?
Yeah.
Oh, we see Pac-Man coming out.
Yep.
Now, the unknown fact of Pac-Man is the only wins that count are wins that you just spam the melon.
Oh, absolutely. That was very nicely done, actually.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And right now, Vivith is just screaming away at the top of his lungs.
As per usual.
As is his way.
Yeah. And see, I think Pac-Man might be a really hard matchup for Diddy's because he just has so many options available to him.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he can just
more range.
Yeah.
Complex and range, so Diddy has trouble getting inside that. I just feel like Braixen has a lot of experience with a lot of matchups on Diddy. And it kind of shows. He just waits and there. He obviously knows what he's going to do. Nice shielding.
And I see that Pac-Man grabbed that bell,
yeah.
and that's... the bell is... Oh, and it's the key.
Oh! But not the key to victory this time.
Not this time.
That was quite a bit of damage, but not quite enough.
Pac-Man going for kind of up in the air just to give him a little bit of space, but it didn't really help him in the long run.
I think it was a good idea to kind of get away because he was afraid Diddy was going to continue chasing him up.
Yeah.
But like I say, in the long run, it put him close to the edge, less options, and Diddy just kind of dumped him. If I was Pac, I might have hung on the edge a little longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Give myself a little time to think, because Diddy was far ahead, I think, in the mental game of what he wanted. Oh, and that is the key! That was fantastic. And there is an element to these characters that is RNG.
Yeah.
And that does make it fun. It does change things up a little bit. Like Peach's turn up.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun when you get the bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's maybe not so fun in winners finals.
No.
Stock 3 or final stock. But it's a lot of fun. You know, when Pac-Man, he gets different abilities from different little fruits he grabs and stuff.
Exactly, yeah. And, you know, I think that's why Pac-Man has such, you know, you really have to think when you're playing against Pac-Man because they have so many options available to him. I think, you know, we're seeing Diddy just like really forced to, unfortunately, play it safe, which is not Diddy's
not a strong suit. But obviously he's making it work. I mean, you can see how he's trying to set this up.
Oh,
and
just whiffed on that forward smash,
but there's no punish really because forward smash recovery is slightly faster than most.
Oh, and that fire hydrant.
This is anyone's game at this point. This could be the comeback. Karma could stage a comeback, absolutely. This is very convincing to an absolute stop to Diddy because that was a brilliant kick.
There's the
no way.
Nope, that's
not. Is it? Oh my, he chased him off the stage with a beat. He had the side B charge, and he went after him anyway.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? I'm just going in. I'm going in. This is an important match. I got to take it now.
That was great. Absolutely. That is... I have a lot of respect for that. I definitely would not have gone for that. Super unsafe.
Yeah. I would have been waiting at the edge, like, just come back to me.
Just come back and try it again. No, he says this ends now, one way or the other.
Yeah.
That was very, very well done. And, that's why these people are better than me.
Yeah, better than me too.
They're going to take those chances and win or lose. They're going to take them every single game again and again.
Yeah.
So that evens up the score. We're going to round 3, and I do not know at all who's going to win this one. That's he's playing the Pac-Man again. Surely Diddy's got a little experience now, but it seemed like Pac-Man was getting stronger, not weaker.
Yeah.
Versus Diddy.
You know, for every little bit of experience that Diddy got, Pac-Man got the same amount.
Absolutely. It seemed like he was polishing better. Oh, look at that. Very beautiful. Canceling the aerials with that fire hydrant. Very well done. And that just goes to show I think he's starting to get a handle of Braixen and understanding what he's trying to do and how to counter that.
Just that quick fire hydrant, yeah.
The quick fire hydrant, Diddy before was really racking up lots of percent when he get him up in the air. And now he's kind of interrupting halfway through the curve.
Oh,
he got caught on the waffle
cone. The worst pineapples.
That is so unfortunate. Especially at such a low percent. If they waited until maybe 80% would have been alright.
Yeah, that's...
this is really... I mean, he can still pull it out.
Yeah. Pac-Man's got a really big hill to climb at this point, but it's, I mean, after we watch what he did in that last round, I wouldn't be surprised if he at least evened it out and like got it down to the wire.
Absolutely, he's just doing extremely well, keeping Diddy off of him really, and forcing Diddy to go for maybe less safe options, which he can then punish.
Yeah.
So,
I like the options that he gets with the little ship that he throws out with that little loop-to-loop. It gives him a little like run-in option.
Right, because they have to dodge it, but it takes time, so they can't just instantly dodge it and be back ready.
Yeah.
So
and then Pac-Man's got it again, and now he has that same setup one more time.
Yep. Yeah. It's there's a lot of kind of quote-unquote infinite setups that they've done perfectly.
Yeah.
And of course, nothing technically infinite because you're moving a little bit, but
and especially with Wispy in the back, just pushing everybody around.
Yeah, no, there's not really any infinite combos on this stage.
Yeah, and you know, if this was like Melee or something, we were, you know, we got an accidental SD from one of the characters. Like you're looking at an option of like no real returns, but with Rage as a factor in this one.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, you could be sitting at 110% and still turn it around real quickly. So Pac-Man, I don't think is necessarily out, but it's looking.
Oh, you
right
said
as
it.
I jinxed it, and I'm sorry.
You know, you said that, but I don't believe you.
Well, what evidence do you? Oh, the victory. All right, yeah, that's fair.
But like I say, just really brilliantly done by everyone. By Pac-Man now, the learning, outstanding. I would definitely feel good about it.
Yeah.
The way the first game went compared to the second and the last game, really, really good. I see him talking up there, exchanging a little bit of information, perhaps.
Yeah. Kind of shit it out. Kind of get a feel for it.
Yeah.
That was a good match too.
It was really good. Solid play all around, and that's really what I like to see. I could care less. I like how Jimmy's a great player, but I could care less about seeing him spank the noons all day. You know,
right.
Just as I'd like to see the mediocre people get in there, duke it out, make mistakes, and come out with a close game. That's really what we really like to see.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day too, it's really important to get just good balanced rounds that are fun to watch.
Absolutely.
That it comes down to the nail biting end, and you're like, who's really going to take this?
Yeah, and I like that players can talk to each other after, and it's a really after get it to the tournament operators around the Portland area in Oregon. They all are cultivating a very, very non-toxic community.
Yeah.
There's very few players, and everyone gets upset every now and then.
Sure.
But there's very few players that get upset and won't talk to you after a match. Okay. All right. So it's just a lot of really balanced community.